Shoot, it was my opportunity to go show the coaching staff that I deserve a little bit of playing time, you know. But the biggest thing was I feel like it was the best for me to learn and sit, watch from these guys. I mean, obviously on a 15-0 streak, and whenever I told him, like, he keeps coming up to me and just be ready. So I'm like, man, come on, put me in. But eventually, I mean, he put me in today, and I just made the most of my opportunity.
What did you take from that time of, like you said, kind of just sitting and watching?
It was a blessing, honestly. Like, put it in perspective, I'm in the NBA. I get to learn from some of the greatest players that ever played the game. One of the best teams. I mean, obviously, we've already made history 16, 17 games in. So I just took in whatever I could and just watch film with the guys and just be ready for my opportunity.
You hit your first 6 straight field goals. Cavs rookie hasn't done that since tracking play-by-play, like since the 90s. Like, what did that feel like, the confidence that you had to go out there and do that?
Once I got that first tip in, I was like, all right, I got the jitters, I'm good now. But, yeah, I mean, that's just credit to my work. You see me in there every day, just being ready for my moment. And we got a long season to go, so I'll be ready for more moments, more opportunities to come.
With that, is it difficult to go from being a star in college to playing the role that you just described?
For sure. I mean, I'm a competitor, right? Obviously, I want to be out there, but I understand, like, we got a veteran team, and we're winning games, so I can't complain. I'm sitting there winning games, hopefully get me a ring my rookie year, like I said. So I just look at it, it's a time of growth and being a professional, and that's the biggest thing I've gotten out of it.
You mentioned about the first tip-in and how that kind of can change your mindset. It feels like you're an energy guy. You feed off of both ends of the floor, but when you get a bucket, it feels like you get back on defense even harder. So playing both sides of the ball, how does that continue to elevate your game?
I mean, I want these opportunities to keep coming, so I understand defense end is what's going to get me in there, and obviously rebounding, that brings something to this team, getting us more possessions. So, I mean, just playing harder and just I could tell Coach, hey, Coach, in case I didn't play hard today.
You mentioned before the season started that you wanted to be known for the defensive end because it was one of the knocks on you when you got drafted and wanted to be an all-defensive player. Do you feel like tonight was one of those games where you showed how good you can be on that end of the ball?
For sure. I mean, I've been working on it. Obviously, it's a mindset. I think I need to be better. My conditioning got to get a little better, but first game playing, so it'll get better. But, yeah, I mean, I just want to add value to this team that we don't have, and whatever role that is, I'm willing to mold into that.
How did you find out you were starting today?
Shoot around. To be honest with you, I walked in here. Yeah, shoot around today. Walked in here and looked at they didn't even tell me before we looked at the screen. They said JT. I'm like, which JT, me or JT? Jaylon. I was like, all right, come on, let's do it. So then obviously the vets like Don, J.A., Ev, everybody started tied. They put confidence in me before I got out there, so I was feeling super confident.
When you see the board and you see your name on it, what runs through your mind in that immediate aftermath of, holy crap, I'm getting my first NBA start tonight?
It's a blessing for sure. I dream of moments like this, right? I can't put it into words right now, but, you know, I hope to have a lot more starts in my career.
You said you dreamed of it. Did this live up to your dreams?
Yeah, we won. So, first career start, I thought it was a pretty good start. Finally got my feet wet. Finally get to say I played in a real NBA game in real minutes and impacted winning. I'm just looking forward to the rest of the season.
Who's been in your ear the most during this time?
Who's been in the ear the most? Everybody's poured into me the most, but I would say probably Karis. That's the one I try to learn the most from. Obviously, we're similar positions. We're both the 20th pick, so got a little bit in common. But yeah, I mean, that's like big bro. It's kind of like my vet on the team. I mean, obviously George is another one. He's on my you know what every single day. But yeah, everybody pours in me a little bit, so I'm appreciative of all of them.
What's your biggest takeaway from Karis so far?
Biggest takeaway from Karis, he's an ultimate professional. My first couple weeks out here, I wanted to prove to everybody I was a hard worker, so I'd go in the gym at night. He was in there with me. He was in there on the opposite end, so just learning how he's a professional every single day, handles his business, and I just watch and learn from him. And obviously, he's a hell of a player.
I know you had Karis and some of the guys out, but just sharing the floor with the vets and the guys that regularly play minutes for this team, how much was that? How much did that help you, just in your first start and just playing those minutes that you were just talking about?
It's a lot easier. I'll say that. Just be ready to shoot the ball and crash and play good defense, and they'll handle the rest. So it's a way easier role than it was in college. I'll tell you that much.